A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Alright. That is the weirdest looking house I've ever seen. Zoom.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
I walk so slowly. Please tell me there's a faster way I can walk.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Alright.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Trespassers will be prosecuted.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Alright, we have two choices. Splitting the road. Go down or up? I say we go up. Good luck. Unless they just both lead to the same place. In fact, that would be really stupid. Oh, hey, Splash.
No one had driven this way in a long time.
You can
but
hear
I
the
saw a few
audio.
footprints.
Please tell me you can hear the audio. Like the game audio. You can hear the birds chirping and the footsteps feeding. Oh, thank God. The last few... Oh, dear. The last few videos I made, there was no audio, so I couldn't post it on YouTube. I've heard lots of good things about this game.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
That is the single most
The house was
weirdly...
exactly like I remembered it, the
Too
way
much,
I'd been
yeah.
dreaming about it.
Yeah, it seems like a... At least you can move while we're talking. Feel free to tell me if the audio is terrible.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Yeah, I can tell. It seems
Now,
like that thing's
as a
gonna fall over.
17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Yeah, of course you were. It's about to collapse. I wouldn't live here if I'd given $1 million. Kiss on the cheek. Night in bed.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Okay. Maybe... out back? No. Maybe the garage? We walk so slowly. Yeah, I think this is property of the government now. But, you know, that's not my business. Oh, do I have to crawl through the... it's not like I have a choice.
Crawling through
You
the doggy
know.
door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I actually, don't care about the government. That's why I avoid my taxes all the time.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
This is a cozy little place. Oh, sorry.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oh, you did? That sucks.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Yeah, I saw some on the ship. Too confusing.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
I just heard this makes people cry. Eddie. So, you know,
It
if
was
I
like
heard
a bomb
crying,
had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
I fell asleep. Yeah, I actually
Nothing in the
like
house
yapping,
looked
so...
abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a
Is this
smile with too many
like
teeth.
a PNG of a TV?
Even the
Everything else is
fireplace had a
really
story.
detailed?
Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Like everything else is in innate detail, and the TV is just a PNG JPEG of a black screen.
Mom
What's in the
always told me to
basement?
stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too
See if there's
surprised
a
when the
door
key
jam.
didn't fit.
Okay. Can we look through here? We can.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That's a little dark. Oh. Milton, Lewis, Gus, Gregory, Calvin, and Kitty. So Edie was like a brother? I want to say a brother. So we look like a kid. Let's read some of these books. Pacifico Seafood, Raw Fowl, Vikings Bet, lots of food books. Made of Meat.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
So many books. Jesus. Who's this? Calvin, Sam.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh, that's sad. Yeah. Oh my god, guys. It's Edith. 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 Finch. Yes. Finch. Yes. Gregory Finch?
As a kid, I just
His
assumed
room is
every
a bathroom. His room is a bathroom.
house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
His room is a bathroom. Okay, I'm going bloody bathroom.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Yo,
Lewis
this
told
is
me
a
there were secret
cool
passages, but I
ass
never
place.
believed him.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. She gave us the key to a book in her will. That's how you
Turns
know
out,
she hates
my
us.
mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, it's a little princess room. Look at that.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Let's not get me a...
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Getting a, you know, little targeted. But, let's see what's in here.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even
gun?
tinier gerbil cage.
Okay, no gun. I said no gun. I said no gun. Okay. Ew. This has been sitting here for 7 years?
December 13th, 1947.
Damn.
Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, don't tell me she's gonna eat the fucking gerbil. She's gonna eat the gerbil. She's gonna eat her fish. Oh my god. She's gonna eat the gerbil. She's gonna eat the gerbil. Oh, what? Oh. Never mind. Can we eat the fish?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
No, that's disappointing. Eat the starfish. Man, how long has that thing been sitting there? I'm not as slow as eat gerbil. Nothing left.
I kept eating and
Unfortunate.
eating.
Oh, ew, 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 ew. That's worse than the gerbil. That is worse than the gerbil. Okay, we're gonna go eat gerbil fluid.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
This child is disgusting and I despise them.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, those are poisonous. I wouldn't. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're dead. We're done. We died.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh, eat the bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
You know what? I'm gonna have to agree
I
with you
reached
on
out
that.
for her. And
You know
suddenly,
what? I can't be talking. Face to face.
I was a cat.
We're dead. We are so dead. This is a horrible hallucination. This is a hallucination. We are so dead.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Yeah, we're so dead. We're so cooked. It's so over. Where do we go? This is the
I jumped
age of
and I
death,
almost got
isn't it?
her.
It's leading us to die.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
That's disgusting. Yeah, and the bird is winning. Can we get down here? Hey. Hey. Where do we go? Hey. Please respawn. Please. Yeah, that's just the side effect of the drugs she's been taking on a daily basis. Okay, I genuinely have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Like, I don't know. I have no clue. Up there? Isn't this where I came from? Just keep climbing the big tree. Oh, there! Yeah, thanks, Splash. You really helped. Thank you. Birdie.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Oh. Where? I want to eat that rat. I'm gonna eat that rat. Oh, I'm so gonna eat that rat.
Rabbits.
Rabbits. Oh, I don't want to eat a rabbit. I don't want to eat a rabbit. They're cuter than rats. Swoop down, I see. I did not try pressing space. Oh, that's just horrible.
I imagined his
I'm
face
a horrible-
looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
I'm a horrible person.
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
I'm a horrible person. Oh my god, I hate myself.
A mama rabbit.
Oh great, now we get to kill them all.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Okay, bro. This is not
And
okay.
suddenly, I was a
This
shark.
is not okay. You know, I wasn't sure if this was gonna be like one of the fever dream games. You know, those kind of ones that just like, you just don't know what's going on. I wasn't expecting this to be one of those. Some in a dream barbecue type of shit. This is something straight out of In a
I
Dream
rolled off a
Barbecue.
cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Okay, follow that fish. Follow that fish. I'm fine with eating fish, just not rabbits. So I have a pet
I
rabbit.
wanted fat, juicy seals.
Seals? Not seals. Are you kidding me? We're eating seals?
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
God, what the? We're insane. This little child. What? We're insane. God, what the? Not the seals.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What the? I'm an octopus now. This is what you were talking about, right? Ew. 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 Oh. Ew. No. No. I don't like that. It's so disgusting. Oh, I see how this works. Please. Oh my god. We're about to eat a person.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
This is a little girl, bro. How does she think of this shit?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
God, I knew. I hate this game. I don't want to play this anymore.
I wanted to stop it, but also I didn't.
I don't want to play this anymore. I might just replay In a Dream Barbecue. I'm just gonna pretend these are, yeah, I have no clue.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Yeah, all of them are gone. They're all gone.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Are we a eel? Are we gonna eat shit? Are we actually going to just eat shit? We are going to eat fucking shit. Oh, thank God we didn't.
I got closer and closer.
We're gonna eat ourselves. We're going to eat ourselves. No way.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer.
That sounds like something out of a...
and we both know I will be delicious.
Comic. Yeah, that sounds like something out of a comic. A very interesting comic.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Comic, yeah, okay, I'll stop. The fish is not there. Can we leave now? I don't want to be here anymore. I just went through the horrible, most excruciating
I can't describe it, but
experience of my life.
I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Yeah, the problem is, I'm not gonna, no. No. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I can't believe you of all people don't know. Just don't. Just don't.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never
An
told me any of
octopus?
these stories.
Okay.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when
Good
we
night,
adopted a
Splash.
stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a
Was
lot
this
of time
grandma's
in
room?
Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, Edie was the great grandma.
Her room was like a museum.
Was it her? Edie? Oh yeah, Edie would be the oldest, huh? This is taking back way later than I thought. So, this is all mixed up. Lewis died in 2010. But no, because Edie... Okay, so I'm gonna assume it gets younger as it goes up, but why is Molly over here then? Maybe it's like branches of the family, but it also gets younger as the branches go out? I guess that's how a family tree works. Is there anything else in here?
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Oh.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
He sounds a little crazy. With all these cages of pets. Yeah,
Lewis died a week
definitely
before we
little
left,
crazy.
but Edie had already started to memorialize him. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Alright.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their
grandpa
newborn
does?
son, Johan.
Oh.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping
He
to
brought
leave the
that whole
curse
house
behind.
in that tiny boat.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
So Molly was their kid.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
His Odin is dead.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
That's his daughter? I'm so confused with his family. Alright,
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a
one.
long ways. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, this is
It was a pretty big trace.
trace. Yeah, it's full of carpet. Of course it's a trace. Let's see what's out here. No? Out here? In here? Rose? In here, behind the mirror? What do you want me to do? Oh, they think they're funny, huh? They think they're real funny.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Oh.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, that's cute. Hold on, my chat turned off. There we go.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Looks like he was an artist. And maybe a carpenter based off all this. Oh, Calvin? Sam? Trooper and astronaut. It's a weird combo. It's like Edie and we'll say Sam.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
Oh.
The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Is he gonna fly
I
off
told
the
him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
This is the worst game I've ever played.
That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
This is terrible.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
This is horrible.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
God. That's cool, I guess. Not really. I'm not doing great. Oh, you pull it up. Somebody knew some simple mechanics.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, we're back out here.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Seattle Starlets. Spilled 7-year-old popcorn, 7-year-old cake. Cigarettes? What? This? Cigarette? I don't think I understand well, what's going on. Did she, like, fall off after 20 years?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah, she did just, like, grow up, I guess. She was a child star.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh,
This will
Jack
be the last
here
family
with
member.
another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was
Walter.
cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Okay, we get a little bit more interactiveness.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, is this a prank to make her scream?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Yeah. Get that out of here.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
The
Barb.
crutch?
Have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Yeah, hit that thing. Man, move on really slow in this game for kids streaming. Let's see.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's got to be another way out of here.
Okay, I see you crawling in the next page.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I don't even know how to commentate on this. Walk faster, you absolute moron. Walking like as slow as possible. Alright, yeah, this will be the last story before we place
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Look what I can do. Look at what I can do. See that? See that combo?
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For
Oh, I thought she was gonna
it was a
die.
dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She
What?
was going to be famous. And with her final
What?
breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
I don't get it.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste
I
for
don't get it.
stardom. But
What actually
unfortunately,
happened to her?
so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I don't get it. I just don't understand, really. Okay, the door doesn't work, of course. Where do I go? Maybe back in here?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
But what was in the basement?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna end it there. We got Odin, Calvin, Barbara, Molly, Edith. Yeah. It's been a good run so far. I hope we'll see you again another day. And that'll be all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back when you want to see me.